Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft The Journey, episode 17. We're playing Minecraft INFDEV 2010-06-27, and in the last episode we found this little baby, a spider spawner. And since then, in between episodes, I've just been marking out the area a bit. Obviously we're all torched up to prevent any kind of spawns, and what I did is I built this cobblestone pillar. It goes all the way up here to the surface, so I know exactly where the spawner is underneath. And there's something that I want to show you, which I discovered as I was doing this. It's a little bit windy at the moment, but there we go. I found this other tunnel system, which goes off in this direction. Is it this direction? No, it's this direction. Up here. It goes this way. Let's just keep going through here for a bit. It's not too far. Through the old caves that smell like slime and wetness, and come down here, and yep, through here, through past this dirt bit, and down. Aha! This is cobble that I placed here because inside here is another spawner. There's nothing in here luckily at the moment, so let's light it up really quickly. Oh, there we go. Okay. Extra light for good measure, just in case. That was lucky, actually, because I expected something to spawn there, but look what we've got! We have got ourselves a skeleton spawner. That is amazing. These two spawners I don't think are too far from each other because I've gone back and forth a couple of times to see how the cave layout works, and I think we're around about on the same level, Y level, and we're not too far from the other one, so I might have to figure out how to dig a tunnel, a direct tunnel between the two, and see just how far and how close they actually are. But look, we're here, we've made it. I haven't opened these chests because I haven't even been in here yet. I thought I'd save that for the episode, of course. So let's do it. Let's have a look inside the chest and see what amazingness we've got. Oh. Some mucky old disgusting bread. Some gunpowder. And a bucket. Thanks, Minecraft. Okay. Let's see if chest number 2 is any better. Ready? Drum roll, please. Well, you lose some, you lose some. So right beneath me here is the spider spawner, and then just through this valley right there where you can see that cobblestone pillar, that's where the skeleton spawner is, and just have a look at how close this actually is. Just come down here, mind the area that I fixed from a creeper explosion. Thank you, creeper. And then just up through here, and there's the pillar for the skeleton spawner. So yeah, this is very close indeed. You can't see the other one from here because it's just up there where that tree is. So we're going to dig some tunnels underneath and link these two up and see how close they are underground. Well, this is excellent news. Here is the spider spawner, and this is a tunnel going off in this direction. And look how close it is, and it is even on the same level. It's off by 1 block, but you know, that's pretty good otherwise. Come all the way up through here, right through to the skeleton spawner. Hello, pig! Are you here to help me out? Or are you just going to sit there with your head in a block? Okay, yes. So what that means is that we can set up a little section in between these two spawners here, which can become a kind of through base thing. It'll need to be quite a lot bigger than this, so we're going to have a lot of digging ahead of us, which isn't very easy with these tools and no efficiency or anything like that, but we will get through it. And then if we open all of this up, then we can have easy access between the two spawners to get exactly what we need. And then I think what we're going to do is set up a new base area in this section and up on the surface as well, and live over this way for a while so that we can farm these goodies and build some other automation and stuff as the game progresses as well. So I'm very excited about this new move. We're no longer living in spawn. We're going to be out here, but we need to focus also on getting one of these spawners up and running. I decided to go for the spider spawner because it was the first one that we discovered, and typically they're a little bit harder to do just because spiders can be pesky. Now, I'm sure that the game's mechanics are the same as modern day Minecraft, to a degree. So what I'm going to do is dig out 4 blocks on each side of the spawner to give the maximum spawning room. Then I'm going to dig out a couple of blocks below to give more spawning space. And then I'm going to put water underneath the spawner here to catch the spiders, feed them into a tunnel of sorts, and then maybe make them end up over here where we can then slay them. Or maybe in the front. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. I do need to test this spawner again as well and make sure that it's still spawning and at the rates that I expect, because it hasn't been spawning because all the lights have been on, obviously. But over here we've got ourselves, we're really industrialized now. Look at us with our super furnace array, smelting up some glass because I want to be able to see what we're doing. So we're going to cover the front in glass and just make sure that we do the light levels to a distance that it won't affect the spawner. So let me get on with this and get more digging done, and then I'll come back when we've made a bit more progress here. There we go, all clear. Well, I definitely know that this spawner is working because the spiders have popped out every now and then when I haven't lit it up well enough. And do you want to know something funny as well? I forgot that I was going to dig it down to this level at least to allow the water to flow and to go underneath the spawner. And then I realized that with these slabs, which I used to decorate the walls, since we don't have very many other blocks at the moment, if you put these slabs, do I have any on me? Yes. If you put these slabs underneath existing rocks or blocks or anything, you can't fill in that gap there. So for this entire way round now, if I want to put this wall up top to bottom, I have to go out and pull out all of the wall and then relay it. I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to make the underside of the wall cobblestone and it will be a two-tone wall. Fair enough. And then once I've done that, we're going to set up the water and see what happens to the spiders when all the torches are out so that we can set up a collection area, a killing area, and see if it all works. For now, I've just set it up like this. I've dug a little trench so that we can wash the spiders in. And over this way, we're going to set up some buckets of water. Now, unfortunately, I've only got 1 bucket actually, so I need to go and find some more water. I know exactly where there is some, and fortunately we have spare buckets, thanks to the loot chests that we found. Now, up this way in the main cave should be some water. No, not this way, some way. I'll find it, and then we'll come back. Sploosh. I gotta love those Minecraft sound effects. Now the first test is, can we create an infinite water source? Yes, we can. Okay, let's get our buckets prepared and we'll hop on over and be ready to vacate the premises really quickly. Oh, they're after me already. Get out, get out. Retreat. No, no, no. No, no. You got off over my defenses. Whew. Okay, well, that was not what we expected. I don't have a pick or anything anymore. We're doing really, really well here. Okay, let's find, oh gosh, logs. Oh, there we have sticks. We have sticks. I hear one behind me. I hear one behind me. It's going to come for me. Oh. Huh? Huh? Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, you stay down there. You can't get me. The spiders can't climb the walls. Okay. Ooh, all right. It looks like we have to make a couple of quick modifications. Ooh, that was close actually. The first one is that the water doesn't seem to be reaching the edge of this trough here. So what we need to do is make sure that you get out of my way, and I should really eat. Oh no, there are more of them. Die, 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 die. Okay, let's try that again. I really should eat because my health is very, very low. Now I need to get across here. There we go. If I I pick up that water source block, and then if I put, this is an old trick, isn't it? It should spread if I just, whoa, 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 whoa. It should spread if I do this. Okay, 1, 2, get out. Everybody out. We're going to fix that bit up later. Okay. I want to make a full row of source blocks over that side. Let's get some more water. Try it again. Okay. Over we go. Okay, we're watching what we're doing. No, 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 no. Okay, good, good. All right, all right. We're getting there. I can't see what I'm doing now at all. Okay, we need to put one there, I think. I don't know. Oh no. Let's get a block for us to stand on quickly. Ugh. Okay, we're pretty safe now. Pretty safe. Let's just get this up here so we can see what we're doing. Right, now, does this work as a water source? Yes. Good. Let's get that there, and get that there, and put that one in there, and that should be it. That's everything done. Let's get rid of this block now. Oh, no, out. Go away. Go away. No, not over there. Okay, they're after me. They're after me. How do I do this safely? And I've left a torch. Everything is going to plan. Okay, now what we need to do is figure out a way of getting over there without dying. I need blocks, I need blocks, I need blocks. Okay, got blocks. Get out. Go away. Okay, there we go. We can get over, but the beasties can't. Alright. Now, that's working. Look at that. Haha. It's filling up with spiders. So the next step will be figuring out a way of organizing them down in the bottom here so that they can all be killed. And probably going in fixing up that water because I'm not entirely happy with how it has worked there. It's not exactly as neat as I wanted. But look, we've done it. Look at you. I'm not getting too close because you all bite. Ah. Aha! How are you going to escape this one? Oh, yeah. That's my temporary defense mechanism. Enjoy that, sucker! Aha! Crude, but effective. I've made a few modifications to make this thing a little bit more efficient. I've left everything inside the spawning chamber the same, and these guys are still getting stuck in this trough of water and being pushed down the end here, but they also flow down here because they see me. So in here, what we've done is we've made a little killing area down the bottom here. So I can stand down here and I can kill them this way underneath that bar, or I can stand up here if I want to as well and kill them through here because they don't bunch up quite well enough. But this really does the job. I mean, the string gets collected underneath where they die and I'm able to reach them all, so it's really no problem. Yeah, I just have to watch out with the top level because I have to keep my distance a little bit because they can get me. Maybe there's a more efficient design, I'm sure there is, but one of the things that I did when building this is I didn't want to go out and look at any tutorials as such. I just wanted to wing it because that's what you would have had to do back in the old days, in the early days of Minecraft. And although my brain is full of Minecraft trivia and knowledge that helps me do things more efficiently, still, it's more fun to just do it this way and test the game out because you actually discover that the game is played a little bit differently in the earlier versions too. Like, for example, the spiders can't climb walls, and I didn't really know that until I was playing these early versions. Okay, down here we've got the ye olde collection system. Of course, this is INFDEV, so there are no redstone, no hoppers, no chests that you can put hoppers into, or any collection systems like that. Really, no automated collection at all. So the idea is you do all of your killing up here as best you can, probably down here, it's a little bit better. There we go. And then as they die, let's kill a couple more. There we go, there's some string, which got stuck in a block, so just ignore that. 2 got stuck in a block. Maybe we have a couple of flaws here. But you can see that it comes around the water stream and then flows down here to the floor, where I can just pick them up like that. And then what I'll do is I'll come back up here, and through this way we will have a storage system, just some chests basically, where we can keep all of that string for future use. So that's going to be really good. And I think I'll put it here because then it's closer to the skeleton one. Maybe the skeleton one can be there and the string one can be there, and then they'll be relatively close to one another. Oh, peace and quiet. Now let's check out my armor situation. One of the things that I've noticed about the armor in this game is, well, first of all, without enchantments and just having basic iron armor at the moment, it really takes a beating. So for most of the time, my armor is this low, you know, and all I have to do is just keep an eye on it and make sure that none of the items break. And when they break, replace them, because I can't merge them to build up their durability or anything like that. And have a look down the bottom at the armor bar. So what you can see are the 10 slots of armor, and it is 10, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 slots of armor. At the moment, I'm filling only 2 slots of armor. Now that doesn't mean that I'm only 20% defensive against all of the creatures. I think all it means is that I have 20% durability, I believe. I should put on a full set of armor so I can see the full set of armor icons light up. In fact, let me do that. So let's have a look at what happens when we put on this full armor. Here we go, full set. We've got our helmet and we've lit up 1.5 armor slots, chest plate, almost more than half, and then trousers and shoes. Boots, you know, whatever. And we've got 100% armor. If we take off a piece of armor, let's say the helmet, we've dropped down to about 85% of the armor bar. But at the same time, if I put this helmet on, it also shows 85% of the armor bar, even though I've still got a helmet on. So it's really quite confusing because I have no way of knowing the difference between, say, this, where I've lost a whole piece of armor, and this, where I've still only got a portion of my armor piece on. It's really weird. If we put that back on 100%, and again, same with the chest plate. Let's take the chest plate off. Look at that. We've got 4 empty armor slots because we've lost our whole chest plate. But if we put this on, we actually have gone up a bit. So I know that I've still got some durability left, but I have no idea that my chest plate is about to die within a few moments. So maybe this system could do with some revising. I came down here to the skeleton spawner because this is so quiet compared to this end of the corridor. Let's go up there and you can have a listen. There it is. The splishing and the splooshing, and the more of these spiders that spawn, the more noise there will be. There's even a sheep. Where is that even coming from? Anyway, you can see that I have been doing a little bit of work down here. With our limited block palette, I think I've been able to pull off a relatively clean build, except it looks like I've missed this wall and I need to get onto that. And the reason I haven't done this section yet is because this is where the corridor joining the 2 spawners is going to be. So I'm going to leave that until later, once we know the lay of the land and how all of this will work. But yeah, look at this. This is a nice little setup now. Got a chest full of junk, a chest full of cobble, and as we saw before, the little killing area and the collection zone. Is that a pig as well? I've just tidied it up a little bit, and it's a little bit odd and inconvenient, but I wanted to have different levels here, so it made it a bit easier for me to catch them. Because they're of different heights, they're bobbing around in the water. It's all a little bit annoying. So these are my lights, and I put these lights in because it's very, 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 very dark if you don't have any kind of lighting. And I didn't want floor lighting. These are half slabs on the half, so there should be no spawns here. And that's why I wasn't so keen on putting ugly lighting around. And torches are all we've got, so that had to do the job. Now over here is where we will be putting the string. This will be our collection system. It's rather manual for now, so we'll just come down, collect our string, pop back up, and then pop it into the chests. I don't think I'll ever fill this thing up with string, but, you know, it is here. I had a big wall, so I needed to fill it. And where is that pig? There's a little door I have over here which goes around the back of the spawner. Hey. I see you. The sheep in this version have a nasty habit of spawning inside of blocks, which can't be good for them. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? No, I've killed you. No one saw anything. Wow, that water is so loud. There must be a pig outside there somewhere. We'll just leave him alone. I've been finding them in caves all over the place. So that's been annoying. Now there's one thing I wanted to show you, which was this chest alignment here. Notice how I've had to have a full gap in between the chests because you need to have an air gap above the chest in order to be able to open the chest. But you also can't put a chest above a chest. So you have to have this extra gap. But the other thing that you can't do is you can't place chests directly next to each other. So for example, over here, I've got these 2 chests in an oblong way because I've got less space, but I want double the storage. So this gives me a full double chest here and a full double chest here. but there's no way to place chests that are next to each other. Maybe I should find some wood and I will show you what I'm talking about. Here we've got 2 chests. If I put one down here and then put one here, I can't place a chest right here because you can't have a chest next to a chest. I can place it here, however, and I think this is reminiscent of how Minecraft works in the modern day and age, because we have to build all of our systems to have chest and then trap chests next to each other because this works around the problem. Although in the most recent versions you can now place chests next to each other, which is pretty cool. So in this configuration you also can't place chests here or here, nor can you place... Oh, you can place chests there, I'm sorry, but if you do that you can't open the chest underneath. I can't open that one because we've got blocks above, but yeah. So that's just some of the limitations of the chests at the moment, and when it comes to storage systems like this, I mean here I couldn't even put 2 double chests next to each other unless I completely changed how this wall worked. I just thought this looked a bit better. But you see what I mean. You're very limited on how you can place the chests and you just have to deal with it. Look at my cute little coastline out here. Oh, mind that bit, that's where I was digging up some sand because there aren't any good renewable sand sources or disposable sand sources in this game just yet. I seem to have a lot of passive mobs spawning around, which is pretty common for this era of the game, but that's just how it is. And I think in the next episode we're going to focus on that skeleton spawner and get ourselves that double farm going, one for the string and one for the skeletons. That's going to be pretty amazing, especially considering the game is still quite limited because you don't have collection systems or anything like that, so it's all going to be a lot of experimentation, and I'm looking forward to figuring it all out for myself. But that's all we have time for in this episode, and I want to thank you so much for joining me once again, and I hope you've been enjoying the series. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do leave me a like and a comment if you want to say hello or give me any kind of feedback, and remember to subscribe for more content like this. There is a link to Discord down in the description if you want to come and hang out for a bit. I'd really love to see you there and meet some of you who are actually out there watching me. Because I'm so pleased to have some people following my videos and watching me on a regular basis. Thank you so much. But until the next episode, thank you once again. This has been BugmanCX. You've been watching Minecraft The Journey. Bye bye.